Business Center is always working on new tools to help you manage your bandwidth. Now it's given your company administrators the power to set up bandwidth alert thresholds and notifications for AT&T Virtual Private Network Service circuits, both transport and managed. You can apply these alerts to all your AT&T VPN circuits or just to individual ones. And if an alert happens, the notification email makes it easy to put more bandwidth exactly where it's needed. Watch and we'll show you how. Let's set up an alert threshold that applies to all our AT&T VPN circuits. Later, we'll show you how to do this for just one circuit. Log into Business Center as a company administrator. On the home page, click Profile. Then click Set Bandwidth Alert Threshold and Notifications. Note that for this menu option to appear, you must be a company administrator and AT&T VPN service must be provisioned in your company profile. If you don't see this menu option, use the Chat Live feature to get support. There are 3 parts to setting up an alert threshold. First, select the percentage of available bandwidth that usage must exceed for at least an hour's duration. Then, select how many times that must happen. And then, select the time interval over which those events must happen. For this example, we've set up an alert when usage exceeds 80% of a circuit's capacity for at least 3 one-hour periods during a single day. If alerts occur, then after the end of the week, an email notification is sent by default to all company administrators. It covers alerts that occurred over the past week. Click Save. And then select whether the new threshold should apply to all AT&T VPN circuits or just the ones that don't already have their own thresholds. Later, we'll see how to set up a single circuit alert threshold. For now, we'll apply our new setting to all AT&T VPN circuits. And then click Save. Success! The change is applied to all our AT&T VPN circuits. Now, we'll use an alert email to help upgrade port speed exactly where it's needed. Here's an example of the weekly alert email sent to company administrators. It shows that usage exceeded the alert thresholds on 30 circuits. If we click Log into Business Center to manage your circuits, we go directly to the network inventory page listing the circuits in question. You'll have to log into Business Center if you're not already. The alert icons tell us which sites had alerts. We'll expand one of the sites to view its circuits. And the alert icon tells us which circuit had an alert. Click the alert icon to see the actual usage that caused the alert. For this example, we'll upgrade the port speed and put more bandwidth where it's needed. So we click Upgrade Port Speed. The Manage page for the circuit appears. We'll expand the circuit configuration and see more details. We'll click the pencil icon for the port speed and use the slider to set up a request for more capacity on the port. Click Save. When the success message appears, click Review Order. Review the order for accuracy. We'll accept the terms and conditions. And then click Schedule Order. You can request a specific time and date, or you can accept the default choice, which is Provision Order Now. In many cases, your order can be provisioned in as little as 30 minutes after it's submitted. We'll accept Provision Order Now and click Submit. A confirmation message appears. We'll email you with updates as we process your order. Let's set up an alert threshold for an individual AT&T VPN circuit. We'll start on the network inventory page, looking at the circuit where we want to set up a unique alert threshold. Click the Actions arrow and select Manage Usage Alerts. This form is like the one we saw earlier, except it applies to just one circuit. Set up the alert threshold values. If alerts occur, then after the end of the week, an email notification is sent by default to all company administrators. It covers alerts, including circuit-level alerts, that occurred over the past week. But for this example, we also want a separate email when this circuit has an alert. If the interval is set to day, then the alert email will be sent the day after the alert occurs. If the interval is set to week, then it's sent the next week after the alert occurs. We'll select an email address, and then click Next. The system saves our circuit-level alert threshold. The Blocking Preferences form lets us set up periods of time when we don't want usage activity to cause an alert. For instance, we could use this to prevent alerts during periods of circuit testing. We won't use this feature now, but you can explore it on your own. And that's our introduction. Check the Business Center help pages for more videos, step-by-step help, and live training.